I'm sending you a thing about Apple introducing digital ID.
Hmm.
Don't do it, people. Don't do it.
People are gonna do it. It's so like,
Oh, but we need to convince as many people not to do it as possible.
yeah.
Like, even if we can convince one person and they can convince one person and they can convince one person. Cooper, can you not do that, please? You want to come lay over here with me? No? Okay. Don't do it! Resist.
I don't think there's gonna be a lot of resistance.
Well, we need to give examples. Like, I'm going to bring up some examples about Vietnam where they literally wiped out people's bank accounts. Like, it's going to be a thing that they're making it. In a lot of places, it's going to be voluntary at first, but eventually it's going to be like mandatory. You have to. And literally everything's going to be tied to it that can be deleted with the click of a button.
So I'm trying to share. It says someone else is sharing the screen, which no one is.
Mm. Maybe because this thing is up there,
What thing?
the intro
Is the intro up there?
on my end, it's just like a frozen image. It looks like you just
Oh.
paused it.
Well, how do I get it off?
There it goes. It's gone. Did you do something?
Should be nothing on now, right?
No, it's gone. Yeah, there we go.
So Apple introduces. Oh, this is recent. This is 2 days ago. Apple introduces digital ID, a new way to create and present an ID. In an Apple Wallet, the digital ID offers a secure and private way for users to create an ID in Apple Wallet using information from their U.S. passport and present their ID with their iPhone or Apple Watch. Huh. Today announced the launch of Digital ID, a new way for users to create an ID in Apple Wallet using information from their U.S. passport and present it with the security and privacy of Apple or Apple Watch at launch. Digital ID acceptance will roll out first in beta at TSA checkpoints in more than 250 airports and in the U.S. for in-person identity verification during domestic travel with additional digital ID acceptance uses case to come into the future. Digital ID gives more people a way to create and present an ID in Apple Wallet, even if they do not have a real ID compliant driver license or state ID. Digital ID is not a replacement for a physical passport and cannot be used for international travel or border cross in lieu of U.S. passport. Not
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Um, you're not going to be able to go anywhere without it.
Yeah, eventually. But they're
Since you
going to
just,
do it in steps, make it
yeah,
super
yeah, of
convenient,
course.
easy, and whatever. And then eventually it's going to evolve and take away literally all your rights. Don't do it.
Wow. Using digital ID in Apple Wallet. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna see if it's a thing yet on Apple Wallet. If it's anywhere on here, or if it's just. I mean, it looks like they just introduced. They just announced it.
Yeah.
There's no.
I mean, there's like a little
No,
video.
it's on here. It's on here.
Is it?
Yes, add to wallet, driver licenses and ID card. Oh shit! And then you click driver license and ID cards, and it gives you the states. Let me see here. See that?
Driver's license and ID cards. I see it on mine.
Yeah.
Okay, I see the states.
Digital ID is here. Don't do it.
Dude, we're like living through all the sci-fi shit that we
Oh.
that we watched growing up. We're really witnessing history as it's being made. Like, this is crazy shit. Like, which direction is it going to go?
Yeah. Holy shit. Digital ID on your iPhone is now a reality. Don't do it. I just named that our, or I just put that as the title to our deal. But holy shit. That's crazy. I can't believe.
I mean,
it's
they've
on
already
the
rolled it out in several other countries already.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more. I mean, this was kind of subtle, I guess. I didn't know about this. This came out 2 days ago. No one's talking about it.
Because present it like, look at this cool new feature. They don't want people to know like what's really going on behind it. And people are such consumers, and they're such that, oh, I need the best newest thing. I need to do all my updates. I need to make sure I'm like, oh, I can go 100% digital. Like, fuck yeah, that would make my life so easy. Bitch, we gonna be living in a surveillance state. They're gonna control you, literally. And it's only a matter of time before then that is gonna be like in your hand or your fucking head.
No, you're crazy. That's not real. Hold on. Let's hear it from Larry. Let's hear Larry Ellison tell us about it.
To your vest, attach the smartphone that you're wearing. And we actually take the video that the police officer is, by the way, and the camera's always on. You don't turn it on and off. And by the way you turn it on, you can't turn it on. I'm going to the bathroom. Oracle, I need 2 minutes to take a bathroom break, and we'll turn it off. The truth is, we don't really turn it off. What we do is we record it so no one can see it, but no one can get into that recording without a court order.
That's crazy. And then listen to what he says up here.
It would be on TV on TV at headquarters. Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on. And it's unimpeachable. The cars have cameras on them. I think we have a squad car here someplace. But those kind of applications using AI, if we can use AI, and we're using AI to monitor the video. So if that altercation that occurred in Memphis, the chief of police would be immediately notified. It's going to go off. It's going to be, and the supervision will, and if there's a problem, AI will report the problem and report it.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh, that.
No, thanks.
We literally want to record every single moment of your living life. And even when you think we're not recording, we're still going to be recording. But don't worry, no one can get it. No one can get into it.
Yeah.
Then why the fuck?
Yeah.
It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild. And you're right. People are going to be like, oh,
yeah,
sign me up. Where can I be?
They're definitely going to submit to it, and I mean, people. I was just talking. Well, I mean, even you that day said when you said you were talking to the vaccine, or was it whatever it is that you took? Like, I mean, that's how everyone was. I almost was. The VA was pretty persuasive about it every time I went in there during COVID, and they're like, "Hey, you should take this because people are dying," and I'm like, "Oh yeah, people are fucking dying." But the same thing with I don't know much. Let me see my ID because I just got a new driver license. I don't know if it's the real ID bullshit. I mean, whatever.
Honey, please.
I just got this in April, so I don't know. But
What
that's
is it?
crazy that it's on your phone already.
Honestly, it's probably shit that they've been doing for so long, and now they're just like, oh, we'll just get people to give their permission for us to do it.
Yeah.
Make it all above board.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna do what we say.
Yeah. Let me
Crazy.
look up.
It's crazy.
Let me look up what I had about Larry Ellison earlier.
What's interesting though is like if you also think about this, people are recording themselves all the time as well.
Right.
So it's not even just like a surveillance state in the way of, Big Brother, but we're doing it to ourselves.
Yeah, well, like my phone is constantly loading my pictures to the cloud, because I take thousands of pictures a week. And what I was reading earlier is I don't know how much of what I have goes through something like Oracle, which is what Larry Ellison owns. But let me find this info now that we got on here. I don't have it. All right, I just got to scroll down quite a bit.
What are you looking for?
Info on Larry Ellison, but I don't want to relook it up. So yeah, so I found out about Larry Ellison and Oracle. And just how long and he's had access to our information and what access he already has. So who is Larry Ellison, founder of Oracle Corporation, 1977? One of the oldest and biggest software companies on the planet, used by governments, militaries, banks, hospitals, airlines, Fortune 500 companies. He's one of the richest men in the world, and just this year he made $150 billion to double his wealth to 365 billion. And
Say really quickly, I don't think people realize how much $1 billion is.
yeah, it's yeah.
I mean,
I can't really imagine it. I mean, I feel like I would have never spend that much money.
you couldn't. You couldn't, is the thing. You can't. So you literally could solve the world's problems. Elon Musk could literally solve the world's problems and still have millions of dollars, probably even billions, now that he's a trillionaire. Because
is that official now? He's a trillionaire.
Yeah.
Well, whether it's official or not, I mean, it's happening.
Yeah. We get some charts and graphs up in here. Show people what does this look like, because $1 million is like this, and then $1 billion is like this.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so here's some other
very
things.
Scientific. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Here's some other things about Ellison. Politics, he heavily to Republicans, Rubio, Graham, Tim Scott. He has personal friends with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Ellison has an island in Hawaii, and Benjamin Netanyahu and his family have spent some time there. Oh, and he's the biggest donor to a U.S.-based charity a U.S.-based charity supporting Israeli soldiers called Friends of the IDF.
Interesting.
Yeah, so let's look up Friends of the IDF, which we all know. As Friends of the IDF, join Friends of the IDF. I'm going to share this screen. Their job is to look after Israel, ours is to look after them. Friends of Israeli Defense Forces. U.S. Partnership of Israeli Ministry. Our mission: provide critical support for the health, well-being, and education of Israel's protectors. We are the official organization authorized to collect charitable donations on behalf of the soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces across the United States of America. What? On behalf of the soldiers
that.
of the we are the official organization authorized to collect charitable donations on behalf of the soldiers of the Israeli Defense Forces across the United States of America. So it's given them. I'll share the screen real quick. So here is in October 2024, first PTSD puppy placed with October 7th soldier. Hall of Courage memorializes 800 fallen soldiers since October 7th. 800 fallen soldier, and how many were killed? How many? So it's just providing IDF soldiers with PTSD clinics and support outside of, which is crazy. Regardless, that's not in our interest at all.
Yeah. I mean, they could probably use it, but like, damn, they're doing it to themselves. They're traumatizing themselves.
Yeah. So, okay, so Oracle is a backbone of data storage for half the world. Their software does things like store government records, store banking and credit card information, run corporate HR systems, manage it, hospital databases, run cloud services for companies and military services. So Oracle's push in government surveillance and national ID.
Sorry.
Ellison has repeatedly said on record that digital ID systems, unified citizen databases, real-time data monitoring are inevitable for modern governments. He promotes these systems through Oracle products, partnership with governments, and he works with the Tony Blair Institute. So that's important because Tony Blair is part of the New Israel project. They're the Gaza Riviera. And what the speculation is that Ellison and all these tech billionaires are going to create a safe haven, tax-free safe haven for tech bros to go there in Gaza, and it's going to be a surveillance state. Ellison himself. What is Oracle? So there was something else. Oh yeah, Ellison's partnership with his son, Paramount. He owns Paramount now. Oracle Corporation Real Estate. ByteDance. And what is he? What?
Sorry.
You're fine.
I was listening though.
I'm looking for oh yeah, so then he buys this company in 2021 called Cerner, CERNER, a major provider of electronic health record systems. And that gave him access to about 40% of medical records, including VA records. My internet's slow right now, but 2018, the VA signed a contract with Cerner Operations to modernize its health record system across all VA medical centers. The contract was initially up to $10 billion over 10 years. In December 2021, Oracle announced it would acquire Cerner. As of 2025, the VA continues partnership with Oracle Health. Oracle Health Unit to deploy the federal EHR, a system for veterans, a award contracted option to Oracle Health. So that's from the VA News. VA News. VA News. Let me pull up this article. Caleb and Caleb Armand and Bob are in here. So VA continues partnership with Oracle Health to deploy federal electronic health record. If you're just now in here, we're looking into Larry Ellison and Oracle Health and what he's working on. Last week, so this was May 21st, 2025, so earlier this year. Last week, VA awarded the third option period for its contract with Oracle Health. Let's look up Oracle Health. Oracle Health supports providers, payers, and public health organizations with secure, comprehensive suite of cloud-based solutions, one built to enterprise-grade structure. So it's cloud-based infrastructure that is able to modernize health records. Back in 2023, VA took the important step of renegotiating the contract with Oracle Health from a 5-year to 5 one-year terms, allowing for an annual review of federal EHR modernized program renegotiations with their as needed. So this gave Oracle, Larry Ellison's company, access to our VA records.
Awesome.
And remember how I said before, I think I might have sent you an article on, and I can't remember what country the first people they're going for digital ID.
Hey, your volume went down kind of.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Okay, I just need to get close to this. Yeah, it's I can't remember what country it was, but they're going after veterans first for the digital IDs.
Oh, London or the UK. I was just actually looking at that. The veteran digital ID could be I think they're like the first ones that were like kind of testing it.
Yeah. Hey Bob, there's this article, Bob, that Lauren posted right above where you came in. It's about Apple. Apple just rolled out digital ID, and it's already on my phone or on our phones.
Yeah, mine too. I'm sorry, guys. I'm eating. Hold up.
Oh, so it's not even all states on here. Driver license and ID cards. Securely present your ID with your phone. It's Arizona, California, Colorado, Georgia, Hawaii, Iowa, Maryland, Montana, New Mexico, North Dakota, Iowa, Puerto Rico, West Virginia, and then Japan. So digital surveillance, I'm sorry. So digital IDs are here. Stargate. Yeah, I had a Stargate up here. I was watching the video of when Trump was talking about it. Let's look into Oracle and OpenAI team up $7 billion Stargate. Let me share this screen right here. Caleb said look into Stargate. This is the first thing that came up. Oracle and OpenAI team up with to a $7 billion Stargate data center project. This is a week ago. Companies committed to constructing a data center campus exceeding $7 billion in Saline Township, Michigan for Oracle and OpenAI Stargate project. This initiative marks a significant expansion in AI infrastructure featuring a planned 1 gigawatt facility developed with digital blah, blah, blah. So, huge project. $7 billion campus, data center campus in Saline, Michigan was announced. This project is positioned as one of the largest deals in data center. Key player in the AI landscape. But it's odd that I don't think it's odd. Are you there? Can you hear me? It says that you're no longer recording. I can't hear you. You know what, Caleb? I was just thinking about that. During the omnibus, big beautiful bill, big ugly bill. Lauren, your volume isn't working. I don't know if I have you. I don't think I have you muted. But I'm gonna look that up. Big. Oh, States. Still can't hear you, Lauren. I'm looking at some other stuff while you see if you can figure that out. Give me a second. I might have to jump off and get back on. Okay. Okay, you do your thing. I'll be listening. But I'm looking at Benjamin Netanyahu's no, big beautiful bill. United States Israeli Artificial Intelligence Center Congress. That's Marco Rubio. Okay, what is this? A memorandum of understanding. Israel and the U.S. signed an MOU on advancing cooperation in energy and artificial intelligence. This is designed to advance cooperation in applying AI to strengthen the energy grids in Israel and the U.S. and to encourage research, innovation, development of joint policies. Well, I don't trust that one bit. Not when it's Tony Blair's involved and Mike Huckabee and Netanyahu. The future belongs to those who innovate. This is Prime Minister Netanyahu. American Israel are the pure prime innovative nations on the planet. AI is a trusted innovation now and will create unbelievable things in the future. Yeah, dude. Super fishy. I was actually trying to find what because I don't remember exactly what it is, but basically the states aren't going to be able to regulate the AI. Has nothing American Israeli tie. Has nothing to do with. I'll have to find that later. But also, Ellison is buying up all the. Here's an interesting article actually. While you're here, let me see if I can share my screen. So come on. So this is an article by Dropsite. Came out 12 days ago. Is Larry Ellison vetted Marco Rubio for 50 on Israel hacked emails reveal the billionaire Oracle founder is on track to take control of the American media. So that's Larry Ellison. That's Trump, very heavily involved in a lot of political stuff going on right now. Everything's come together for Larry Ellison, the billionaire co-founder of tech giant Oracle, on and off again, the richest man in the world and staunch supporter of Israel. Remember, he was the richest man in the world for, I don't know, a couple days, beating Elon for a bit. Is set to take a lead role in reshaping TikTok in the United States. His son, David Ellison, is moving to take over large swaths of the media, including CBS News, CNN, Warner Brothers, Paramount, reportedly bringing in the Free Press's Barry Weiss to shape editorial direction, which all of that's already happened. Barry Weiss is now the chief editor or something at CBS. The Ellison family is considering the market on attention and data at the same way the Vanderbilts build railroads and the Rockefellers did oil. Donald Trump is calling New Gaza the techno dystopian free trade zone that is to be administered by a board of peace led by Trump and Ellison's longtime political and business vehicle, Tony Blair. Ellison was given or pledged more than $350 million to the Tony Blair Institute, which Tony Blair was used to advance Ellison's vision of marriage between government, corporate power, and tech surveillance. Oracle, by providing database infrastructure and cloud computing services to our huge enterprises from FedEx and NVIDIA, has quite become one of the most powerful companies in the world. So there was these emails that were leaked from Ron Proser, who was serving at the Israeli ambassador of the United States at the time, about 2015. And these are going to Rubio, who was a strong challenger in the GOP presidential. Remember, he went. Donald Trump ended up winning that and ended up being president. And then this is the first one from April 26, 2015. This is from Ron to Larry. Hi, Larry. Please send me his speech talking about Rubio's speech. And then sent the Rubio speech asking the Oracle co-founder CTO to send a copy of the speech from the then candidate. The emails don't which speech. The next day, the two traded messages indicating that Proser and Ellison had dinner together and that Ellison was to be meeting Rubio. Okay, so yeah, this is him saying, hey, I had a great time. I'm going to be talking to Rubio. Had a great time with Ron. I'm looking forward to next time. Okay, well, he's calling him Mario Rubio. That's one of the discrepancies that kept coming up today. But they're talking about Marco Rubio. How was the conversation with Mario Rubio? Did he pass your scrutiny? Did you have a chance to talk about Israel? Would love to chat. Here's my cell. Hey, Ron, great meeting with Marco Rubio. I set him up with to meet Tony Blair. Marco will be great friend for Israel, Larry. So then, obviously, Trump became president somewhere around that time. Lauren back yet? Where'd you go? I guess I'm here by myself. Weapons change over time. So we believe that we have to embed the love and respect in Israel and in the American culture, said Oracle CEO Safra Katz. All right, here's some interesting stuff. In addition to Ellison's personal stance reported by Responsible Statecraft on a separate set of leaked emails from former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, so who we all know has had ties with Epstein, emails that were just leaked recently, last couple of weeks. Ehud Barak shows that other top officials at Oracle are aligned with this goal of influencing U.S. Public opinion towards Israel. In a 2015 message to former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, Oracle CEO Safra Katz laid out her own push to shape U.S. opinion favoring Israel's favor, urging him to back a reality show called Women of the IDF. Wow. So then they bought earlier this year, or not earlier, I guess a couple months ago, they bought TikTok. Oracle bought TikTok. Oracle was already um, partnered with TikTok. They were already their part of their cloud infrastructure. ByteDance had control of it, which was a Chinese company. If you remember, a few years ago, we were they're talking about banning TikTok, and because it was a security issue, because a foreign nation, China, owned it and they had access to our information, and so then we sold it to an Israeli company that also has our information that is tied to Oracle, which has been collecting our information for a very long time, which is owned by a guy who wants to have a surveillance state. Once the onset of war and the genocide in the Gaza Strip, pro-Israeli officials in the U.S. have fixated on TikTok for allegedly being the primary factor driving the rapid decline in support for Israel among young Americans. That was the biggest problem, is that the pro-Palestinian movement, which people like Larry Ellison and the Carolyn Levitt and Stephen Miller and the ADL, the Anti-Defamation League here, and other organizations call anything that you do, anything that you criticize Israel over as anti-Semitism. Which brings me to Project Esther, a national strategy to combat anti-Semitism. I just started digging into that a little bit today. I've heard quite a bit about it. It's crazy stuff. Hold on a second. Where's Lauren? So, sorry, I was looking for something. Yeah, the Heritage Foundation, which is the creators of the Project 2025, also on October 7, 2024, a year after the October 7th attacks, a national strategy to combat anti-Semitism. Anything that they don't like, any kind of criticism that they don't like, that's about the genocide or illegal settlements, or Benjamin Netanyahu's corruption, which, by the way, Ellison has some ties to that corruption. Let me look at the latest that I had on him. In case you don't know, Benjamin Netanyahu, Prime Minister of Israel, has been going through a corruption case for quite some time. And at some point, Bibi, which Ellison has an island in Hawaii, Bibi, him and his family stayed there a number of times. So damn, Ellison owns about 98% of the Hawaiian island of Lanai. Netanyahu and his family visited vacation there. Ellison has intervened via lobby inference effort with